The world says, get ahead, climb higher, make people serve you. But Jesus said something completely different. He said, the greatest among you must become the servant of all. That's not how the world defines greatness. The world celebrates power. Jesus celebrates service. The world celebrates status. Jesus celebrates sacrifice. The world celebrates being noticed. Jesus celebrates faithfulness. And one of the greatest marks of a godly man is not how many people work for him. It's how many people he is willing to serve. Because true manhood is not found in demanding honor. It's found in giving yourself away for the good of others. A man who learns to serve becomes the kind of man God can trust with greater influence, because in God's kingdom, servanthood comes before leadership. Every man wants significance. Every man wants purpose. Every man wants to make an impact. But many men look for significance in the wrong places. They chase titles, recognition, wealth, power, and status. Yet Jesus taught that greatness is found somewhere completely different. It is found in service. The greatest men in Scripture were servants. Moses served Israel, David served his people, Paul served the churches, and Jesus served everyone. The problem is that our sinful nature resists servanthood. We want to be appreciated. We want to be recognized. We want people to notice our sacrifices. But biblical servanthood often happens quietly. Many of the greatest acts of service happen when nobody is watching. A godly man learns this truth. You never become less by serving others. You become more like Christ. In Matthew chapter 20, verses 26 to 28, we read, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." Think about that. Jesus completely turned worldly leadership upside down. The disciples wanted status. Jesus taught service. The disciples wanted position. Jesus taught humility. The disciples wanted greatness. Jesus taught servanthood. The greatest man who ever lived spent his life serving people. He healed the sick, fed the hungry, comforted the broken, touched the outcast, was patient with the weak, and ultimately gave his life. Jesus never asked, "How can these people serve me?" Instead, he asked, "How can I serve them?" That is biblical masculinity. A godly man uses his strength to help others. Pride and servanthood cannot coexist. Pride asks, "What do I deserve?" Servanthood asks, "How can I help?" Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4 says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves." This doesn't mean others are more valuable than you. It means you intentionally place their needs before your preferences. Humility changes everything. Instead of demanding appreciation, you choose gratitude. Instead of insisting on your own way, you choose patience. Instead of seeking attention, you choose faithfulness. The humble man doesn't need to be the center of attention. He's content to serve because he knows God sees every act of faithfulness. John 13 records one of the most powerful moments in Scripture. Jesus washed his disciples' feet. Think about who he was: the creator of the universe, the King of kings, the Lord of glory. And he wrapped a towel around himself and washed dirty feet, including Judas's feet, the very man who would betray him. That is incredible, because servanthood does not depend on whether people deserve it. Servanthood flows from who you are. Jesus served because serving was his nature. He then told his disciples, "I have given you an example." In other words, go and do likewise. The world often sees serving as weakness, but nothing could be further from the truth. Selfish men serve themselves. Strong men serve others. It takes strength to put your family first, forgive someone who hurt you, sacrifice your comfort, meet someone else's needs, love people who don't appreciate it. Weak men consume. Strong men contribute. Weak men ask, "What can I get?" Strong men ask, "What can I give?" The strongest men in history were servants. Jesus, Paul, Moses, Nehemiah, David. They used their influence to bless others. That's true strength. Every relationship improves when someone chooses to serve. Marriages become healthier. Families become stronger. Friendships become deeper. Churches become more effective. Communities become better. Imagine if every husband woke up asking, "How can I serve my wife today?" Imagine if every father asked, "How can I serve my children today?" Imagine if every leader asked, How can I serve the people God entrusted to me? Everything changes. Because serving creates trust. Serving creates connection. Serving creates unity. One of the greatest battles every man fights is selfishness. Selfishness says, my comfort first, my needs first, my desires first. But selfishness shrinks your life. It turns your world inward. Servanthood expands your life. It causes you to care about something bigger than yourself. The happiest men are rarely the most selfish. They are often the most giving, because God designed us to live beyond ourselves. Acts 20 verse 35 tells us, it is more blessed to give than to receive. The world says, take. Jesus says, give. The world says, protect yourself. Jesus says, lay down your life. Moses repeatedly interceded for Israel even when they complained against him. He carried burdens that weren't his own because he loved God's people. Nehemiah left comfort to rebuild Jerusalem. He served because he cared. Paul endured suffering, imprisonment, beatings, and hardship to serve the church. Jesus gave everything, including his life. Every great man in Scripture understood this principle. Greatness comes through service. We read in Luke chapter 16, verse 10, he who is faithful in little is faithful also in much. God often promotes servants. Because if a man cannot serve faithfully in small things, he cannot lead faithfully in big things. Many men want influence. Few are willing to serve. Many want the spotlight. Few want the towel. But in God's kingdom, the towel often comes before the platform. David served sheep before serving a nation. Joseph served in prison before leading Egypt. Moses served in obscurity before leading Israel. God often develops servants before he develops leaders. Here is how you can start to build the discipline of servanthood in your life today. First, ask God for a servant's heart. Pray, Lord, show me where I can serve. Second, look for needs. Servants notice what others overlook. Third, serve without seeking recognition. Faithfulness matters more than applause. Fourth, serve at home first. The first ministry for many men is their family. Fifth, do small things faithfully. Little acts of service often make the biggest difference. Sixth, learn to put others first. This does not mean becoming a doormat. It means becoming intentional about blessing others. Finally, remember Jesus' example. Every act of service is an opportunity to become more like him. Ask yourself, who can I serve this week? Where have I become selfish? How can I use my strength to help others? What need around me have I been ignoring? Then pray this prayer. Lord, give me the heart of a servant. Teach me to use my life to bless others and reflect the love of Christ. Remember, the greatest men are not those who are served by many. They are the men who serve many. The world says greatness is climbing higher. Jesus says greatness is kneeling lower. The world says get people to serve you. Jesus says serve people. Because the measure of a man is not his title. It's his willingness to love, sacrifice, and serve. Become the man who notices needs. Become the man who helps. Become the man who gives. Become the man who serves. Because when you serve others, you become more like Jesus. If you have been blessed by this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more Bible-based videos.